Hi everyone. The book I chose today is called The Gardener. It's written by Sarah Stewart and the pictures are by David Small. It's one of my favorite books for talking about hopes and dreams. All right, let's open up the cover. The Gardener. Here's our main character, Lydia Grace. And here's her grandma, and it looks like she's got a nice ripe tomato. Isn't that a beautiful garden? The Gardener by Sarah Stewart. She's the author, and the pictures are by David Small. He's the illustrator. September 3rd, 1935. Dear Uncle Jim, I'm mailing this from the train station. I forgot to tell you in the last letter 3 important things that I'm too shy to say to your face. Number 1, I know a lot about gardening, but nothing about baking. Number 2, I'm anxious to learn to bake, but is there any place to plant seeds? Number 3, I like to be called Lydia Grace, just like Grandma. Your niece, Lydia Grace Finch. So look, what it doesn't say, but we can infer is Lydia Grace is going to get on the train. Do you see the train tracks? And she is coming to visit her uncle, Jim. Look, here she is in the train station. She's all by herself. She's got her suitcase. Do you see how the illustrator put white around it so it draws our eye to her? September 5th, 1935. Dear Mama, Papa, and Grandma, I'm so excited. There are window boxes here. They look as if they've been waiting for me, so now we'll both wait for spring. And Grandma, the sun shines down in the corner where I'll live and work. Love to all, Lydia Grace. P.S. Uncle Jim doesn't smile. Right, so she's not just visiting, she's living here and she's working here. So here is, look, this says bakery. Remember how she said she didn't know how to bake? Uncle Jim is a baker. And look, here is Lydia Grace, and here is Uncle Jim. And it says, Uncle Jim doesn't smile. Doesn't he look grumpy? December 25th, 1935. December 25th, it's Christmas. Dear Mama, Papa, and Grandma, I adore the seed catalogs you sent for Christmas. And Grandma, thank you for all the bulbs. I hope you received my drawings. I wrote a long poem for Uncle Jim. He didn't smile, but I think he liked it. He read it aloud and then put it in his shirt pocket and patted it. Look, they've got a little Christmas tree. See it there? Look, there's the cat in the sink licking the dishes. February 12th, 1936. Dearest Grandma, thank you again for those bulbs you sent at Christmas. You should see them now. I really like Ed and Emma Beach, Uncle Jim's friends who work here. When I first arrived, Emma told me she'd show me how to knead bread if I would teach her the Latin names of all the flowers I know. Now, just a half a year later, I'm kneading bread and she's speaking Latin. More good news. We have a store cat named Otis who at this very moment is sleeping at the foot of my bed. Love to all, Lydia Grace. P.S. Uncle Jim isn't smiling yet, but I'm hoping for a smile soon. Look, do you see? The bulbs she planted have blossomed and now they're growing their flowers. So she planted them at Christmas and now it's February. It took like a month and a half for them to get like that. And look, here she is kneading bread. Kneading it's like when you're like pounding it, pushing it, smashing it down, and then it rises back up again. See all the bread? March 5th, 1936. Dear Mama, Papa, and Grandma, I've discovered a secret place. You can't imagine how wonderful it is. No one else knows about it except for Otis. Remember, Otis is the cat. I have great plans. Thank you for all the letters. I'll try to write more, but I'm really busy planting all your seeds and cracked teacups and bent cake pans and, oh, Grandma, you should smell the good dirt I'm bringing home from the vacant lot down the street. Love to all, Lydia Grace. Do you think your secret spot might be somewhere up these stairs? Look at that laundry hanging out to dry in the city. Look, those stairs lead up to the rooftop. Do you see her coming up and over the stairs here? April 27th, 1936. Dearest Grandma, all the seeds and roots are sprouting. I can hear you say, April showers bring May flowers. Emma and I are sprucing up the bakery, and I'm playing a great trick on Uncle Jim. He sees me reading my mail, planting seeds in the window boxes, going to school, doing my homework, sweeping the floor, but he never sees me working in my secret place. Love to all, Lydia Grace. P.S. I'm planning on a big smile from Uncle Jim in the near future. Look, do you see the daffodils? Otis is nuzzling them. And look at all the good things to eat in the bakery case. It's kind of like at school when we were playing bakery. There's croissants and muffins and biscuits. See, there's a cash register. May 27th, 1936. Dear Mama, Papa, and Grandma, you should have heard Emma laugh today when I opened your letter and dirt fell out on the sidewalk. Thank you for all the baby plants. They survived the trip in the big envelope. More about Emma. She's helping me with the secret place. Hurrah! Love to all, Lydia Grace. P.S. I saw Uncle Jim almost smile today. The store was full, well, almost full, of customers. So look, you can see all the people inside the bakery, and they're spending money, which is good for the bakery's business. And see all the tulips in the window box, and the tulips in this window box. See, Lydia Grace has been busy planting flowers, and look, here is the dirt spilling out of the envelope, and see the little baby plants. And there is Emma laughing. June 27th, 1936. Dear Grandma, flowers are blooming all over the place. I'm also growing radishes, onions, and 3 kinds of lettuce in my window boxes. Some neighbors have brought containers for me to fill with flowers, and a few customers even gave me plants from their gardens this spring. They don't call me Lydia Grace anymore. They call me the gardener. Love to all, Lydia Grace. P.S. I'm sure Uncle Jim will smile soon. I'm almost ready to show him the secret place. Look at all the flowers. See, they're here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and around the corner here in these window boxes. Looks like they're maybe selling some vegetables. Look, this little old man is smelling a flower. July 4th, 1936. You know what 4th of July is, right? Fireworks and fancy things. Dearest Mama, Papa, and Grandma, I am bursting with happiness. The entire city seems so beautiful, especially this morning. The secret place is ready for Uncle Jim. At noon, the store will close for the holiday, and then we'll bring him up to the roof. I've tried to remember everything you've ever taught me about beauty. Love to all, Lydia Grace. P.S. I can already imagine Uncle Jim's smile. Look, she's got all these flower pots, and she's kind of made a pathway. See, there's a little arrow coming up the stairs there, and then it says, this way, and then it says, you've arrived. Please go up, and another arrow, so he has to go up, 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 up. Isn't it glorious? Look at all the plants and flowers and vegetables. And do you see they have a table set up? And there's a big watermelon and a big loaf of bread. Do you think he's surprised? See, they've got sparklers. July 11th, 1936. Dear Mama, Papa, and Grandma, my heart is pounding so hard. I'm sure the customers can hear it downstairs. At lunch today, Uncle Jim put the closed sign on the door and told Ed and Emma and me to go upstairs and wait. He appeared with the most amazing cake I'd ever seen, covered in flowers. I truly believe that cake equals 1,000 smiles. And he took your letter out of his pocket with the news of Papa's job. I'm coming home. Love to all, and see you soon. Lydia Grace. P.S. Grandma, I've given all my plants to Emma. I can't wait to help you in your garden again. We gardeners never retire. So look, here they are all at the train station, and this time they all came to see her off. And look, now she's back home with her grandma. And they've got their baskets, and they've got little envelopes with seeds. That is The Gardener. Thanks for reading with me.